So I decided to make this video just to show my trading setup. Unlike many influencers or traders you see online, I just trade with a single 34-inch BenQ monitor. I have my trading view on one side and then interactive brokers on the other side. So I'll just get right to it. Typically, I set up my charts using TradingView, and I just have the SPY, which is the overall market, QQQ, and whichever tickers I plan on trading for that day. Usually, I like to narrow my watch list to just 2 stocks, and then I have my trading plan for SPY and QQQ. So I usually just have the 4 of them like this, and if I need to switch to the hourly just to see what's setting up, I'll switch quickly and come back to the 1 minute. I just prefer this because it's just easier for me to focus on dialing and I'll not get distracted. Moving on to the interactive brokers setup, I have the options chain because I trade options on one side, and then I have book trader to help me enter and exit trades. I can break this down how I set it up shortly. Then I have my order management. Basically, when I get filled, it shows here, and when I exit trades, all that shows here. And then this is like my watch list setup. So once I click on NVIDIA, for example, it would just populate the NVIDIA options chain. And if, say, I'm watching NVIDIA 135 calls, I can drag that onto the quote monitor here. If I'm also watching, say, Apple 210 calls, I can drag that here as well, so I can easily access the option contract that I would want to trade. So that's the first part of this video. I'm just like, it's pretty straightforward, it's easy, it's simple. Now I'm gonna move on and show you how I set up my interactive brokers the way it's shown right here. So I'm just gonna create a new layout here and call it testing. Yeah, so as you can see, blank canvas. We're gonna start building it from scratch. First thing I'm gonna add is options chain, and I'm gonna move it to the right, right here. And then the next thing I'm gonna add is my watch lists tab. The same watch list that I showed earlier that had like NVIDIA and all the names I trade. So what you're gonna do is just populate it with the names that you usually trade, and if you have a new ticker that you're planning to trade that day, you can add it to it as well. So I'm just gonna add a couple here so that we have a good example. Okay, and up next is book trader. Trader is very important to have. And then you want to have your order entry at the bottom right here. And then order management is the next thing to add right here. Just like to see all the orders that I have placed. Right, it's not a must-have, it's just a nice to have for me. When I get filled, I need to see. Up next is quote monitor. So you saw how I was able to quickly add, those option contracts I was watching onto quote monitor. Yeah, quote monitor is what I use for that. To kind of keep track of the option contract I want to trade. So now that this is set up, once everything is set up, like right now you see I have the quote monitor, I have the watch list, I have the order entry, I have the book trader and the options chain. I can then lock the layout right here. It's locked and I'm ready to go. It's that straightforward, right? So I'm watching the video, I click on the video, it would populate the option chain. If I'm ready to trade NVIDIA, say 136 calls, I'll click on it. As you can see, it's been populated right here in the book trader. If I want to just enter right away, I have this hotkey buttons that basically put in a buy limit order right away, and then I get filled and I'm able to trade. You're probably wondering what this order entry is. Usually, if I want to manually enter or get into a trade, and I just want to have that like confirmation in my head that okay, this is what I am buying now. This is just tilt prevention, and then I'm able to press buy. So it's a two-step process for me before I enter a trade. So I just have it right there. I barely use this nowadays. I usually use Book Trader. You're even able to see like what the bid and the ask is on the auction contract that you're trying to trade and what was filled, etc. So it's pretty straightforward, pretty easy, works for me. 34-inch monitor. I don't need to have two screens and be turning my head left to right and center to be able to focus. Just works for me. If it works for you, you can replicate the same setup. And you can also customize these buttons for yourself just by clicking the configure button right here. And then you want to click on buttons. And then right here, you can go in and set up new buttons, or you edit what's existing to suit you. So right now, like if I want to create a buy, right, I can change the color, right, change the order type, right, to market. What you want to do is make sure you have transmit order instantaneously once you click that buy button, so that way it just goes. You don't have to then click buy and then you slow down your process, and then you click OK and you're good to set it up. You're good to trade. It's all set up once you make the changes that you want for yourself, right? You can change the size to like absolute and then make it like 5, 10, like whatever your default contract size, trading size is. So yeah, I don't want to create a new button. I'm okay with the ones I have, so I'm just going to exit out of here. So yeah, that's my setup. It's pretty simple, not complicated. It works for me. Let me know in the comments if you're going to be trying it out for yourself. And if you have any feedback, if you use interactive brokers and use a different setup, let me know as well. Thank you for tuning in. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. Help me grow. It means a lot. I'll see you on the next video. Thank you.